my Tigger Tales. This is Vicki, and today's video is a pin tag that is called Celebrating Collections, People and Pins, and it is hosted by Val from Singer Valley Adventures. And this month's theme for July is attractions. So I had a couple of pins that I could show for this particular pin tag, and I wanted to go ahead and be involved in this one. So I'll just get right into it. I've got my little pins next to me. Let's see here, in no particular order. So the first one is absolutely probably the first first of all, it's the first attraction pin I ever received, but also it is the first attraction that my husband and I gravitate to whenever we're in the parks, if there's not a long line, and that's Pirates of the Caribbean, or Caribbean, however you guys say it. But I really love this pin. I thought it was so cool. So, next is a newfound love. We had probably just overlooked this ride for most of the times that we go there. We've been going consistently every year for the last, I'd say, almost 12 years. And it's the teacup ride. And I thought this pin was super cute, especially since it has the purple teacup on it, which is the one that we always try to ride and got to the last time. So it's Mickey and Minnie on the teacups. And it says whoosh on it. That was super cute. And we got it the last time we were there, which was the last time we rode the teacup. So that was pretty commemorative for that particular trip. The next two ones that I'm going to be pulling are actually pins that I got at an antique store. And they come from Disneyland Paris. There's a collection out there of these. I think there's 6 of them in a collection. I have 4 of them, and the other 2 I don't believe are, well, one's the castle, one I'm not sure what it is, so I didn't include it, but this one is for Tron. So there's a close-up of that one. That's the Tron, the mobile for the ride itself. But that was really kind of cool. I hadn't seen anything like that yet, so love that. And the other one is for the carousel. And super pretty pink. I love that. Just very subtle, very pale pink. And gold horses. So those are those 2. This one, okay, so this is, make sure I don't have it upside down. This one is for the train ride. Kind of small, but there's the Disneyland train on there. We have 4 more. One of them's not actually of the attraction, but it is a character from the attraction, and it is the Yeti from the Matterhorn. And this is actually one I got in the parks that we traded off the pin board for. And the person that was behind the counter was like, oh, that's such a cute one. That's a great find. I don't know if they're open box or not. I mean, open edition or not. Nonetheless, I thought he was cute, so I went ahead and picked him up. This one doesn't say the attraction name on it, but I figured that it had the great, like a great representation of this particular ride, which is one of our favorites when we go to DCA. And that is the Radiator Springs Racers. And you've got 2 of the cars there. It looks like they're going to be racing, so I kind of went ahead and picked this out anyway because that's exactly what you're doing when you're going over to the Radiator Springs ride. Just racing each other. So there's that. And 2 more. These are from the same attraction. Oh, I'm surprised I don't have more of these, but this is my absolute favorite ride, and the reason is pretty personal for me, but really cute. I love the aesthetic, love the ride itself, and that is the Small World ride. And so I have a clock face pin, and then the best for last, in my opinion anyway, and that's the Small World attraction pin. And I've always loved the facade in the front of the Small World attraction. I thought it was so pretty. I especially love it when they have it decorated for Christmas with a really pretty wreath around the clock face. It's just really cool to me. I always have been kind of gravitated to that. But there's some ones that are kind of old favorites that I haven't been on for a while. So husband and I are going on our Disneyland trip we've got our dates solidified now on the October 15th through the 20th of this year. So fingers crossed things don't go awry and with the spikes that are going on right now. But it's looking promising, and it's certainly something that we have been awaiting for a while. So as always, thank you for your support. I hope you enjoy this tag. If you do decide to do it, please tag me. Also tag any of the other parties that are going to be involved as well. They will be in the description box down below, as there are several different channels that are going to be involved also. So tell me what's your favorite attraction. What is your absolute go-to, you have to do it no matter what attraction? Leave that in the comments below. Hope you have a great day. Keep things magical, and just remember, be kind to each other.